Keep. Scam me. Scam me. I'm scamming. They're the only streamer you watch? Wow. That's wild. There's no other streamers you watch. This being a Takanuma is a bit awkward. Probably cord. Maybe it's Fulminator. Sure. More of a YouTube? Interesting. Interesting. YouTube's something I'm pretty bad at. Twitch is easy. You just press the go live button. YouTube's a bit more difficult. What'd they take? Took Soul Cauldron. Alright. I don't think I'm just supposed to Fulminator. I think I'm supposed to double spell. This works better with Yawgmoth if they don't interact with this. Although, the way they've been playing makes me think that they probably have a way to interact with it. Like, this is probably just grief. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I could hire an editor, but every time I think about, like, editing or somebody editing a video, I'm just like, I don't know if they'll make it what I want it to be, which is an issue. But then again, I should probably just start posting. I'm just gonna... I'm not sure it exactly matters. Maybe I am just supposed to... Oh, no, I guess... No, I drew the land. Putting that Yawgmoth into play, I think, is pretty important. No Thoughtseize and Yawg. I think Thoughtseize sucks. I think it's always kind of sucked. I wonder if they have a red source. Also, hello. I think I'm grabbing a Dryad Arbor here. They went 3 mana, do nothing. Yeah. If they have Bowmasters, my outs are still the same, I think. That is not one of them. Yawgmoth is pretty wild with competing cauldrons. Yeah. Yeah. Unlucky. All right. The Yawgmoth is mostly random in general, though. I think if both players are playing at this game skill level, it's just kind of whatever. What do I not like about playing Scam? I think it's kind of boring. It's good. But the other thing is, like, I think people really, like, build their decks to beat it. Like, way too much. Spike, hello. I also think that... What was I going to say? The spike rate distracted me. Hello, everyone. How are you? Yawgmoth is basically a worse child 13, unironically. I think Scam isn't great against the Bean decks, even though I think the Bean decks aren't very good. But, like, I don't think it's that bad into Beans. I just find the deck kind of boring overall. I don't really care to play it. I think it's very good. I think it's the best deck in the format, but I'm just not interested in playing it. Have you tried Amulet? No. No, I think Amulet's pretty bad in general. I think, like, the amount of time I'd have to put in to play Amulet is not worth it. I could just put that time into anything else. And then I think, like, if your opponent just knows how to play against Amulet, or if you just, like, draw a little badly, your deck falls apart. I think, like, the only people who are successful with Amulet have been playing Amulet for the past 10 years. And they could play Amulet in their sleep. I feel the deck's, like, pretty powerful. I just don't think it's very good overall. I mean, I have 3 green for the cord, so I'm just gonna jam this. Hello, Runst. You updated opinion on rhinos, or are you still 3-head ginger? No, I don't have an updated opinion. I think rhinos kind of suck still too. They're not pressuring me. I can just pass. It's great on the play for experienced pilots. If your deck is only good on the play, then I don't think it's very good. I guess is my defense to that argument. And yeah, I mean, the experienced pilot thing is, like, true to some extent because they, like, know all the weird ways to build Amulet and, like, know all the weird lines. But to get to that point, like, you would just be better off playing an easier deck or a better deck on average than just, like, jamming Amulet. But, like, I think the reason that is because, oh, well, doesn't matter, is because Amulet's just not a good deck. I think it's doing something, like I said, it's doing something powerful, and it can be doing something, like, good, but I don't think it's good overall. I think, like, you have to do one of those two things. You have to be, like, on the play and be very good at the deck. And it's like, okay, if that's what I need to win with the deck, then, like, I can probably just do that with any deck in the format, right? Well, won the die roll. Get to do my powerful thing first. Well, my opponent didn't do anything that game, so... It's also weak on the draw versus scam. I mean, everything's just kind of weak on the draw versus scam, right? What do I spike own with red? Then suddenly when I came back, I was like salty tones of Misplacedginger. Howdy. How are you? Miss how you sideboard in the matchup. I cut my X1s. I cut 2 cords. And I cut my Hapatra. I boarded in 2 rings. What else did I board in? Do you think my opponent has Ragavan in their X still? It's, like, really unlikely, right? What else did I board in? Oh, 2 rings. Oh, Sheoldred. I'm not sure I should have my other Fulminator Mage in my deck. I probably should have board out the other Fulminator Mage. Amelia Benedivides. That's a big name. Or is there just 1 copy? I have 1 copy in my main. I can't remember how I sideboarded. Let me look at my list. Oh, I brought in 2 Fatal Push, a Go for the Throat, 1 Shield or 2 the One Ring. I cut an Ignoble, 2 Chords, 2 Strangleroot Geists. I left in the Fulminator, although maybe I shouldn't have. I think I'm just supposed to kill this now to play around Scam Effect. Oh, I guess it doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, never mind. I can just wait. I think playing Bowmasters into Grist is really good, because, like, Leyline shuts off this from doing anything really important. It's just a 3-2 unblockable right now. Which, like, obviously is very good, but... I lied. I think I am actually just supposed to kill this. I can still double spell next turn or cast this Grist if they don't do anything relevant. And this is really good if they jam Fable. No Legion's End? No, not right now. I played one last weekend, but I don't like the card. I really actually dislike it. I think Legion's End is just like really bad. But I think it's a necessity. I'm playing a Soulless Jailer over it right now. But I'm not sure it's better. What do you have? Oh, sure. Can they choose to have the cards go under Dothy? No. Is that a new big card? Yeah, I got it this weekend. Have you not seen it? I could just jam this, but I don't think I'm supposed to. This is like the circumstance where I think Go for the Throating might be bad. Because if I Bowmasters in response to this, I can bin the token and kill the Shaman. I mean, they have their own Bowmasters here, so it would have killed my Grist, which also would have been bad. And they would have left the Dothy in play, which would have been at me -6 life if they attack this turn. This is actually a really good outcome for me, because it means they're not attacking plus Fury. I mean, they could Fury plus Scam, but, like, whatever. If they're going to do that, and they do it at any point in the game, it's going to be bad for me anyways. Might should come in this matchup. I'm not sure I agree 100% of the time. Not sure I agree 100% of the time. I think sometimes it's good, but I think sometimes it's really bad also. Are you playing flashy shiny game all week? Excuse me for not looking at your cam. All good. What if we added Grief, Not Dead after all, and some red cards to Yawg? You might be onto something. And then we can Chord for Grief. I think that's a good idea. Why has nobody else ever thought of that? This has to be Terminate, right? Another Bowmasters. How do you feel about the scales matchup? As Yawgmoth, I feel pretty favored, especially post board. I think Yawgmoth is like obviously gameplay can be different, but Yawgmoth is one of the decks that just has all the tools to beat Scales on paper. Maybe there's a play pattern that like makes it so that doesn't happen that much, but I don't know. It's I think it's very good. This probably means they have Fury. It's fine. I think it's fine. Make them have it. I guess they could also just have Lightning Bolt. As a Scales player, get wrecked by Yawg. Yeah. I've lost to Scales because I've bricked on a card that matters against them. But I think you have like 10 plus cards that matter against Scales. It is just Lightning Bolt. Where's the Yawg deck on average better than the Scale deck? I agree with that too. Yawg has a tough time interacting with combos though. Like Amulet, for example, I think can be hard. But I think Scales is, because it's creature combo, it's much easier to interact with on average. Their posturing makes me think they have a scam effect, which makes it so I don't want to kill this reflection yet. Or they were saving it for grief. Which also is weird that they postured for a scam effect. Okay. Okay. I'm at 9. They have 1 card in their hand. Alright. Maybe their last card isn't a scam ability, and they're just like bluffing me. Because it would make sense if it was a scam ability, but then they wouldn't be able to do this because they had a top land. hard to know. Maybe I'm getting played. Maybe I'm getting absolutely fucking bofed here. Deck of many things. Oh, it's a re-upload error. Just ignore that. If they have Fury, they have to go land Fury, like... I don't think they have it, though. It's good enough for Modern, but Adeline isn't. I'm out of here. Yeah, sorry, John_Watts. Nothing we can do about that. Absolutely nothing. My opponent keeps going to cast spells and then not casting their spells. Uh-huh. Little 3/4. Interesting. Alright, well, let's say they have another scam ability. We go to 8. This is a 4/4. We're at 10, 6. They're not attacking here. We can block the following turn. I kind of need to, I think, clear their board so they don't... Because, like, they have so many good draws. I need to make some of their draws worse if I can. Because, like, they have 2 cards, and they're not casting them. So either they are specific removal they're holding, more scam abilities, Furies, which are all bad for me. And I think if I tick up, I'm not blocking, so they can just kill this Chris no matter what. If they have a scam ability, I gotta get it out of their hand, I think. Yeah. Is that legal? Yeah. It's Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. Yawgmoth needs blood. Could be second ley line. Could be second ley line. I was almost 100% sure they had a different scam ability, though. The way they've played this game so far, it just screams second scam ability. Alright, no Bowmasters, please. Okay. Not super happy about this Misplacedginger because I do kind of think their last card is Fury. But, not much I can do about that. Another one. Alright, I'm at 6. Are they just lands? I mean, you didn't have Bowmasters last turn. I don't think I continue to play around it. Put have countered on Grief to disable Undying. Isn't it only creatures you control? Oh, it's any creature. I didn't think about that. Smart. Smart, 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 smart. I thought this was only creatures you control. 1997 design sensibilities coming in clutch. Actually, though. Another one. Alright. Bop, 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 bop. So we can roll, or I mean the scam is officially the Boggles deck on the format? Yeah. 100%. Cool. I don't think I can keep this. I hate that Dryad Arbor, too. I wish I didn't have that Dryad Arbor. I wish it was the other Dryad Arbor. That looks like a card. Not my thoughts. I hate Elven Chorus. I do not have a Patreon Yawg sideboard yet. Best deck in the format. Can't even beat a standard 4-drop. When you draw the next card in your deck, shoulder should gain you 2 life. If I don't own rings... Oh, if you don't own rings, you should play Elven Chorus. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry. I only read the Elven Chorus Thoughtseize bug. Individually. Sorry. You should play Elven Chorus. I also think that, like... They're a good reason to play Elven Chorus. I just don't like Elven Chorus. I think Elven Chorus sucks. You're on a 1-1 split. I was playing a 1-1 split, but every time I drew Elven Chorus, I just like... It was just so much worse than the One Ring, in my opinion. Do you like Experimental Frenzy? No. I think Experimental Frenzy sucked. My issue with Experimental Frenzy is a very similar issue I have with Elven Chorus too. Where, like, I think the decks you want Elven Chorus against, if they're doing their game plan the way they want to be doing it, like, Elven Chorus is mostly for the grindy matchups, like Scam or... whatever, maybe 4-color. If they're doing their game plan and they're killing your creatures, you're just playing a 4-mana enchantment, which is fine, but like, you don't have that many lands. You actually just can't play that many spells off the top of your library. You can't really snowball if your opponent is doing what they want to be doing, and like, if your opponent isn't doing what they want to be doing, then like it doesn't matter what you have most of the time, because your deck should be powerful enough to beat it. So in the times where like if your opponent's doing what they want to be doing, I think the ring is a lot better. Obviously Bowmasters is like a real issue, but I think Bowmasters is a real issue no matter what. And so like you should just have a large amount of answers to Bowmaster. Anyways. What's the lowest you'd chord for in this spot? I thought about chording for 1, but if I draw exactly land, chording for 2 is so much better. And then, chording for 1 actually doesn't do anything on this board. Even if they go land grief, I don't care. They've been through 2 Furies. And I'm not blocking. Arbor does suck in this spot. Marber. Hmm. I think I have to... I could try to get greedy and see if they... Orcish Bowmaster's at a bad time, but realistically they just have to wait. And I think this is best. Don't think playing this is going to matter that much. And if they have 2 bricks in hand and they want to get rid of them, I can just activate this Bowmasters. Unless they have exactly... Okay, removal spell. They probably drew that for turn. I assume they would have cast it on the Yawgmoth before. Makes the most sense to me. Right. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm at 7. Bring them to 4 doesn't... I just need them to brick for a turn. This puts me dead to any fatal push or Whatever, anyways. Okay. I'm not being a Bowmasters anyways. Okay. I'm dead next turn. I'm dead next turn. I'm gonna die. We bricked and drew a land. What if I drew exactly Pendelhaven? You should have done this on your end step. We're dead. I guess my opponent could fuck up. Explain to my opponent that what is loaded. This one rollers was miserable. Yeah, I did the same thing. I had to play with different dice, but they weren't very descriptive. Sir, I'm late to the party, boys. And they are pretty cute. Yeah, I played the Yawgmoth in the face open. And my opponent said that I can get Yawg dice on Amazon, so I might just do that. Hello. What's my record so far in this league? Does it not say on screen? Why does it not say on screen? I'm 1-0. I'm 1-0. I guess I should play around Blood Moon. I'm not sure they would have Blood Moon against me, but should try to play against it. Around it, I guess. Why don't we play this pre-combat? Do you have a Bowmasters? Are we Bowmasting? Unlucky. Why do they have Consumes All in your deck? Why is this in your deck? Alright. You got me. Alright. Damn. I got a 3. Alright, I think my opponent played this game really weird. For a lot of reasons. But it didn't end up mattering, really. I don't know why they didn't play this pre-combat when they attacked with this the first time. I guess maybe they didn't want me to double block, but if they have nothing and I just want to double block, I can just kill this. And then, like, there's so many spots where when you're playing against Scam, you just have to make, like, really extreme plays because you can't beat them if they have it all anyways. And so, like, they didn't play this. They have Consumes all in their deck post board. They needed me to play this Bowmasters on my turn to attack. And they also griefed my Cord, which, like, I think griefing Cord here is so much worse than taking Bowmasters, because this card does nothing if you have this card in your deck and Fury in your deck. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know why they did those things. Unless they drew these afterwards and they had no actual interaction for these, but I don't know. It seems pretty weird. I think I would take one of the Bowmasters there every time and take the Soul Cauldron. I don't get why you played the second Bowmaster your turn and not just spit in extra damage. It's 2 extra damage, and because I want to make sure that I have more creatures in play, because my best draw step is a land. And I'm not beating a Fury anyways. So, like, they have 6 damage in play. If they can kill both my things, and my Yawgmoth sucks the following turn, then, like, I'm in the exact same spot. Whereas if I sink for an extra 3, and they don't have exactly Fury, like, what am I supposed to do? Yawg favored 55-45 versus Scam according to Control for days. I certainly think it's better than before. I'm not going to say I think it's favored, because I'm not sure that that's true. But I do think it's much better than it was before. I just think on paper it can't be favored. Do we get Scam for the 3rd time? I hope so. I like playing against Scam. This matchup heavily favored us. I agree. Take your pick. I'm going to target Spike Feeder first, because if they have Surgical, they can Surgical my Spike Feeder all they want. Yeah. I'm going to target Yawgmoth pre-combat next turn. I'm supposed to attack first, but whatever. I missed a point of damage. Hard not to play Living End, though. Yeah, Living End's pretty good. Only 16 cards. Nice. Do you think they'll concede, or? Okay. I can build my whole library for you if you want. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? I guess I should keep... I'm playing against Mill, so, like, I don't really need to board things out, I guess. Boo. Go up to 75. No, that's a little loosey-goosey. Alright, I think this hand's a little loose, but we'll keep. Archive me. Archive me. Somebody screwed up their land non-land ratio during sideboard? No, nobody did that. Alright. I guess I'm casting this Grist. I thought about just jamming this Endurance, but... Now's a good time. Plus 20 life. Another one. Another one. Cool. Could be Murktide. I think if I'm playing if this is the mirror and they didn't keep a 1-drop, I think they're throwing. It's probably just Murktide. Nope, 4-color. Bean me. Bean. Why are they doing that? Why did they hit the Leyline binding? Or the Wall of Roots? The Wall of Roots does nothing. It does nothing. No fun, waste of time. Bezier the Leyline binding. No, that gives them a land. I don't want to give them a land. The Wall Roots does nothing. It does nothing. Their deck is bad. It does nothing. Do 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 do. You still only have 3 mana. Alright, well, you're at 5. You're at 5. You're at 5. Are you yogging or pogging currently? I'm pogging right now. Hello, Elliot. How are you? Hello, blank sub. See something cool I own. I'm pretty sure I've shown you all everything cool I own. Oh, wrong thing. I don't really care about Infinite Life, I don't think. Alright. Shows your license plate and birth certificate and other identifying documents. I don't have a license plate, so... I think this is just a reissue. I've been seeing a lot of music on Twitter recently, so I can show you this special edition of Bon Iver's self-titled that I own. I got it. I think I bought it over quarantine. It's signed also, etc. Not that I care much about the signing, but it is very nice. Play Freebird. Freebird. But yeah, that's something cool I own. Do I listen to Mom Jeans? I have listened to Mom Jeans. I wouldn't say they're my favorite. My issue with Mom Jeans is they just sound stereotypical. They just sound exactly how I would describe a random indie band. Always. But, I mean, they are like, they sound like that because they're the best at sounding like that, I guess. Always? No. Mom Jeans is bad modern baseball. It's a bold statement. And a wrong statement. Saw modern baseball live like 2016. I don't know if I can say Mom Jeans is like bad modern baseball. Dare you. I will not be doing that, Elliot. American football and modern baseball exists. There's also a band with the name fill in the blank. There might be. My opponent hates Wall of Roots. Hates them. Man of Florida Enjoyer, you must love the update. I mean, I have to do it with Wall of Roots, with the way Wall of Roots is templated on Modo. Normally, I click the spell and then go to pay, but with Wall of Roots, you can't activate the abilities when you're paying costs. With Wall of Roots specifically, so you have to click Wall of Roots first and then do it. I actually hate the update. I understand why they did it. It just sucks. I think this is the only reason why they would do that. It's the only thing that makes sense. I mean, I guess I am a float mana enjoyer. It depends on, like, I don't know, sometimes I click the spell. I've done both in my Magic Online career, and I've gotten both by both, so I think floating the mana can lead you to more misclicks, which is bad. I'm just like... I'm stuck with this 4-color deck. Because I think this deck is absolutely horrendous. I think it's so bad. I just like... It's very powerful. It just sucks. I just think it's so horrendous. I was so surprised when people were like, yeah, this is the best deck in the format. We need to ban beans. And I'm like, we're now playing the same format. We should be attacking with both or neither, you know. Yeah, I didn't care much about the token. I thought, like, maybe they're bluffing me. But they're probably just not bluffing me. I don't care much about the token. If they have it, they have it. If we lose to Bean, should it be banned? No. Why are you doing this in my upkeep? In my draw step? Okay, why do we have a stop here? So weird. I think I'm just playing this Takanuma. Like, I think they have Fire Ice. They're gonna Fire Ice both of these. And hope I just didn't draw anything relevant, I guess. Like a Bowmasters or a Cord. No Fire Ice? Okay. I guess running in the army token could have mattered. I don't know. I don't think it mattered that much. Uh-huh. They didn't cast it? All right. Okay. Now we're casting it. Okay. Okay, opponent. I think most people are just now complaining about free spells. I think this has been an ongoing complaint. I don't know if you've been noticing MGO going ham on your memory. Not more than normal, I guess. Are we actually still in this game? Yeah, we are. Maybe not now. But, we were up until this into this. Any Yawgmoth or any, like Shieldred would have stabilized the board. Cord would have been good. Should restart Moto? I will after this match. Opponent, why didn't you just fire my face for 2? Oh, it's lethal anyways? I miscounted. Alright, whatever. Alright. Okay. I have it all, opponent. What are you gonna do? It's crazy to me that these decks cut Renin 6 so they can cascade into beans. He brought in Commandeer against me? What? Well, you don't want to cast. I know, that's ridiculous. Can you beat Cauldron? Yeah, Cauldron's really easy to beat when my opponent doesn't have any combos with it. What just happened? No way they tried to commandeer my Soul Cauldron and conceded. I don't know why they conceded. Could they not cast it? Alright. Alright. I have to pee. I'll be right back. Current state of modern or something. Perfect timing. That's wild. I would never expect an opponent to bring in Commandeer and then concede after they cast it. I just... They can cast it, right? Like, the Commandeer allows you to cast it? Cord and Cauldron? Yeah. Exactly. I said I would restart after this match, and then I forgot. They just take control of it. Yeah, okay. I just don't know why they would concede then. I'm gonna keep this. It's very sketchy, but I'm gonna keep it. Tron. I'm on the draw. I would like to draw a land next turn. That way I think I can cord for Fulminator on turn 3. Oh, they don't have Natty Tron. Okay, never mind. He was wonky with priority on Moto, so I bet they thought, I bet they cast it, they would get a prompt. Didn't. I don't know. Wizardtron will be eating a Matter Reshaper live on air. I don't own any Matter Reshapers, so not only can I not do that, but I would not do that. Come on, grab like an Eldrazi land. Not Eldrazi Tron. Playing a shit ton of Modern Lane with RC soon with Pioneer. Qualify with Sack. Should I just stick with it or move to Ren Black mid? Getting back up to speed with the format. I mean, I would recommend doing whatever you feel the most comfortable with. If you did well with Sack and qualified with Sack, I would just play Sack, I think. If I were you. But I don't know. I've never really played a lot of Sack. So I can't say that like it's well positioned or anything, or it's the best choice or whatever. But I don't know, if you qualify with Sack and you know how to play the deck well, I would just play Sack. Remember when they had to ban Stirrings? Yeah. I also remember when they had to ban Death Shadow, and they had to ban so many things. Where's the roll up tower? Because it makes the most mana? What? No? If they have all three in play, it doesn't matter if it blows up tower. Tower always makes 1 mana unless they have all three in play. They also tutored for this. So you search the one, you destroy the one they tutor for. Unless you're being Fish Jesus right now. Maybe this is a bit. Death Shadow. I mean, I thought Death Shadow was pretty good. That time of Magic was very funny, though. Where they're like, oh, this Death Shadow deck is the best deck in the format. It rewards people playing very well. It's just better at, like, being a mid-range deck than Jund. And they're like, yeah, we have to ban it. It's like, no. The LSV article on banning Shadow was so funny. Yeah. It was a lot. It was a good format. I really liked that format, but like we need to ban stirrings. We need to ban Shadow. We need to ban Street Wraith. I think I heard a couple times too. It's just like, come on. So good. Guess I could just cut the grist. I think banning what people want instead of letting things churn. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. People like don't want to. They don't want to like. They don't want change, but they want things to be different all the time because they don't want to get bored. They like want to play a good deck, but they don't want to be the ones putting in the work to like find a good deck. They like want to play their pet deck, but want there to be new things for their pet deck to play without it being too overpowered, because then it'll also get banned. Doesn't matter. In line for bans, Hogak or Eldrazi winners situations. Yeah, I agree. The form would be so wild. Yeah. Shout out Arena. Opponent, you can stop playing at any time. It would have been more damage to just play this and attack, but this is fun. This is more fun. Tron plays Talisman? Yeah, they played it in the PT. They said that they wanted to play Saga because they felt that just trying to do the Tron thing wasn't good enough, and they wanted to have 4-mana Karn. And going Urza land into Saga with Talisman made it so they could do that on turn 3. And it alleviated the times when they needed to have more mana. Because like having this makes your mana worse, obviously. I think Javier wrote an article about it. I don't remember. Maybe it was, I don't know who else played it. Red black mid 1 1 1 1 1 2 1. Who could forget?